We're going to just get into the quantum field. And if you personally like to have background music, if you want to open another tab on your computer or another device and put some relaxing music in the background, you can. I'm not using any background music today because the meditation, the guided meditation we're going to do, any little noises in your home or on the street are going to be just fine. It's going to fit right in. So go ahead and get yourself in a relaxed position and just start to allow your breathing to slow. We're going to just come right back into a place as if you just woke up. You know, that time you get to wake up without the alarm on the weekends or vacations, where you can wake up naturally with your own mind just whispering that it might be time to wake up, and you go in and out that really fun space where you can remember your dreams, and you start to process and think, huh, isn't that interesting? Where did that come from? And so maybe you think about the dream, and then boom, you're right back in. You're a meditator, you understand how it works. That feeling of going in and out of different states of consciousness, where you're fully focused and you see the world brightly, and you look around and you see colors, you smell, you taste, you hear, and then you start to fixate on one thing, and everything begins to dissolve. I want you to know that sometimes you may have experienced this in your life. Sometimes we get stuck or we feel stuck in the same place. And it isn't until you realize that I'm not going to be able to move unless I move. And you actually move, maybe even to another state of mind. Maybe you need to go south. So let's just pretend and imagine in this comfortable place where your body is nice and relaxed. You can wiggle or move your shoulders a little bit to release any tension from the day or from the week or from the year. And we allow your face to soften into a memory or imagination. We're just gonna go into a daydream with me. Allow your eyes to soften. If they're open still, just allow them to grow heavy. Just allow them to relax all the muscles around the sides of your eyes, that space in between your eyebrows. Just relax it, let it soften. You might notice that once you soften your face, it feels lighter. You feel like it's beginning to lift. You almost even want to smile, just a nice little gentle smile. And knowing that everything is just as it should be, just as it needs to be. And you allow that relaxation in your face to move down through your throat. Any tightness in your throat just opens so the breath can go freely. Allowing the breath to move down to your stomach. Feeling the rise and fall of your stomach as if you're just floating in an ocean. And as you're relaxing so deeply, you're thinking about, what would it be like to move? Move from this state I'm in right now. What if I moved south? A little bit, just a little bit south. The weather's beautiful and it feels good. A place somewhere a little lower in mind and space. There are so many different ways to travel. You can take it slow. You can walk. You can walk on down, or you can get on a bike. You can get in a car and then you can decide, oh, do I want to drive? Do I just want to relax? Mm, Maybe you allow me to be the driver for just a little while. You just sit in the side seat, stretch out, kick the back seat down, and just listen to the sounds of the road. Maybe birds are outside as they go by. Just allow my voice to keep you company on the journey as we drive further and further down. I'm going to bring you to a brand new home. I'll be your Uber driver today. And as we travel further south, further and further down, just allow your mind to unwind and relax and be curious. Where are we going? We're going to the perfect place for you, your dream home, the dream home that resides in the quantum field. And because we want to get there quickly, I'm going to jump on the freeway so we can swiftly move further and further and deeper down. And with every passing minute, you feel yourself, your body, your mind in this vehicle moving swiftly down, down south, finding your new home, the home that's just been waiting for you. Maybe it's always been there. We're about to see there. We're getting closer. And now, moving off of the freeway, we get on a smaller road, a side road, and you can feel the anticipation as we're getting closer. Now just pretend and imagine you can see the trees going by and you're starting almost feeling that deja vu of familiarity. I want you to just create the vision, create the space, see where we're going. I'm feeling excited for you. I can't wait for you to see this home. It's just perfect for you and your family, generations to come. Now notice as we pull off of the road, there's a long driveway moving up, and you see the scene open up to your home. And you see it in front of you. Just notice what it looks like. Notice the size. Notice there's definitely an attic. Are there one floor or two floors? It looks like there's a basement. I can see windows on the bottom, just peeking out of the ground. Beautiful bushes all around. It's lovely landscaping. You get to design it however you want. And now we're parked right in front. You get out of the car and walk up the walkway, up, right up to the front door, a very welcoming front door. Just glance over and notice that there's a mailbox, one of those old-fashioned mailboxes right on the side of the door where you get your mail and gifts and treasures delivered right to your front door. Now, once you're inside, I want you to look around. Notice the main living area has everything you need. Has a beautiful entryway, a living area, living space, family room, maybe both. Maybe you have a formal living room where you go to have your quiet time. You can sit in peace and dream and think and read. Maybe play music. Maybe you're musical. Maybe there's some instruments that you can create on. Maybe there's an art room, a playroom. all of the things that you want and need. And there's definitely a room for entertainment where you can invite other friends and family over and you can have wonderful conversations, play games, learn about what they think, and share what you think with them. And now I want you to wander into the kitchen. Don't we love the kitchen? It smells like something was cooking in there, something delicious. The kitchen where you know you will be nourished. Large pantry, fully stocked with everything that you need. The exact foods that will nourish your mind and your body. Just feel the peace. Oh, goodness, you don't even have to go shopping. It's already full and ready for you. Ready for you to take care of yourself and anyone you want to invite. Notice in the kitchen that there are beautiful, big, large windows. You can see the backyard, spacious backyard. Maybe we'll go and visit the backyard in a little while. Wandering through the main parts of the home, there's a doorway. I want you to go through the doorway and see a stairwell. Stairs go up, and there are stairs that go down. In this home, you have an attic, and we have a basement. Let's choose to go up in the attic first. Let's go up the stairs. Notice as you go up the stairs, you feel a little bit lighter, a little bit curiosity. There's always treasures in the attic. And when you get to the top of the stairs, and you pull that little chain for the light that opens just that little space of light in the top of the attic, you look around and oh my goodness, there is a lot of stuff in the attic. Most of this stuff isn't even your stuff. We have a lot of stuff. Oh, this is a generational home. This home has been here for many generations. Browsing through, opening boxes, you can see how we have things from your mom, from grandma, grandpa. We have things that are so old and dusty. There are things in this attic from great, great, great grandparents. Things in this attic that have been passed on from generation to generation. But now this home is yours. You get to decide what things are treasures. What things do you want to hold on to? And are there any things that are just moldy and dusty and maybe even broken? Things that may have been useful in generations past, but they are just not useful anymore. You get to decide, are you holding on to these things? Do you want to pass these things on to your children, future generations? Or is it time to let go? I'm going to take just a moment. I want you to go through the attic and decide, let's just clean up just a little bit. There's a window, small window in the top of the attic, just big enough to throw boxes out of. And what do you know? There's a dumpster right below the window. Because we knew we would be coming in and making this home yours. This home that you weren't even aware had been storing all these things from generations past. Go ahead and just throw out the things that you don't need anymore. Nobody will miss them. Your children, your grandchildren, they won't even know they existed. And they're not necessary. holding on to the treasures, the things that are useful and helpful, letting go of the things that aren't. Some things might even be dangerous. So just toss out the things that are dangerous, the things that you're sure you don't want to share with generations in the future. Just toss it out. No worries. And then wipe your hands. Make sure the dust is all off of your clothes, your hands. And then let's go back down the stairs, knowing that when you want to connect to your ancestors, and when you want to connect to the future, you can always visit the attic. You can always elevate, go on up the stairs, and just sit in a nice, comfortable space and connect. And go through the things and decide which things are now necessary to keep and which things you want to release. But for now, we're going to go back down. We visited the main floors, we visited the attic. Now let's go downstairs. Time to go to the basement. As you go down the stairs, I want you to feel your mind pulling deeper and deeper within. Now we're to the main area and going down the stairs to the basement. We have 10 stairs to go down to the basement. As I count down those stairs, I want you to feel your mind relax even more, deeper and deeper down. 10, 9, 8. Slow and methodically moving down the stairs. 7, deeper still. 6, wondering what is in the basement. 5, feeling heaviness over your body as you go deeper and deeper still. 4, 3, 2, ready to open the door, and 1. Open that door to the basement. What is in your basement? These are your treasures. These are your things that you've gathered over the years. The things that you don't really want in your main living space. These are the things that you don't use very often. Maybe you store them up for special occasions. You bring them out just for the people you love to see. Or you go back down there just to enjoy the memories, photographs. Maybe you have movies to watch, memories. Maybe you have some old clothes that pull back memories from high school, from middle school, elementary school. Do you have any baby clothes in there? What other things are down there? Definitely things you want to save, things that bring up good memories, things that are useful, decorations that we want to share at special times. But there's probably quite a bit of clutter down there too. You might even have clutter that doesn't belong to you. Oh, goodness. Notice now there's probably some shelves or boxes of all of the gifts over the years. Think of all of the things your friends and family, strangers maybe even, all the things that people have given you. Maybe even they thought they were useful. Maybe these things were intended to help you. And you're so gracious. You just accepted them without pause. But if they weren't really useful, if you didn't really want them, they ended up in the basement. But they're still there. Every single thing, every item in your house, the living area, the kitchen, the attic, the bedrooms, the basement, they all pull energy from you. You are in charge of every single thing in this house. It either gives you energy or it takes energy from you. Looking around now, it's time to make some decisions. Some things it's time to let go of. Let's just toss out the things that are from people that you don't even care about anymore, things that you've forgotten about. You don't even need to look at them. Just see the boxes that are labeled unwanted gifts. Maybe they're not even gifts. Maybe they're things that you accidentally took from people. Are there any things that you accidentally took from people that you didn't even want? And then all of a sudden, it's in your hands, it's in your pocketbook or in the trunk of your car. Now, what are you going to do with it? You shove it in the basement. Gather up a big garbage bag, and we're just going to put all those things in there, all of the things that aren't necessary anymore. You don't even need to look at them. You just need to know this isn't necessary. It's not helpful. I don't even want it anymore. Maybe you never wanted it in the first place. Just shove it in the garbage bag. Take a few minutes now, gather everything, throw it in. In the corner of the basement, there's one of those old fashioned stoves, like a furnace, a wood burning stove maybe. Has a big opening. Let's just throw all of that trash in there. Let's just get rid of it. And as you throw all of the unwanted items in the trash, notice how much lighter you feel. Your mind begins to feel free. Independence. Independence. Your independence. Releasing the things that are unwanted, unneeded, cleaning up the space, allowing for better organization. And as things are more organized in your basement and in your attic, you notice the energy rising. And now there's opportunity for new ideas, new space, just the feeling of freedom. And once you've thrown away all of the things that you don't want and need right now in this moment, promise yourself that you will come back down anytime you need to and just toss out the things that aren't needed. Sometimes we hold on to treasures that we think we have. Oh my goodness, we could never let that go. And then 10 years later, when you forgot you even had it, you take a look and you think, what am I holding on to this for? Time to let go. So promise yourself that you'll visit the basement. When it starts calling, you hear whispering from your things. All the things, you hear the whispers. They might even tap you with a trigger. Other people might remind you have things in the basement and it's time to clean them out. But for now, we've gotten rid of all of the things you need to get rid of right now in this moment. Let's go back upstairs. Quickly up the stairs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Up to the top stairs and you're in the main floor. Looking around, feeling better already, feeling this is a space you can enjoy living in. Now, there's one more place I want you to see. Out the front door, remember that mailbox? Out the front door, you can see cars going by, even though it's in the distance. You can go out and enjoy the front yard anytime you want to, but people can see you out there. You have to be clothed. You don't want to see anybody to see your nakedness. And you put on your best behavior, put on a smile. But while you're on your front porch, I want you to look in the mailbox and notice there's a special small package. You're not even sure who it's from. It's just a gift. Go ahead and bring it inside with you now and open it up and notice there's seeds. Seeds in that package. Did you even know you wanted a garden? Maybe you did. But these seeds are special. We have some regular seeds. You can notice there might be some corn seeds, wheat seeds, bean seeds, tomatoes, all of your favorite fruits and vegetables, any kinds of seeds with a hard pit, fruit trees, cherries, peaches, apples, things that take a while to grow. Maybe you have some growing in your backyard already. Let's go peek. Walk through the house into the backyard. Beautiful open doors. In the backyard, it's a little more secluded. You have a large, tall privacy fence. So you can go in the backyard anytime you want peace and tranquility. Notice a beautiful garden area. Flowers, trees. Maybe you even have a pond with a stream, waterfall flowing through the garden. Let's bring those seeds out into the garden. In this garden, you have everything you need to nourish your body, to feed your family, all the very best organic, non-GMO seeds to grow the healthiest plants. Now, looking closer, you can see the soil is rich and ready to plant. It's fertile. Somebody's been doing some work in this garden. It's ready for you. Maybe you've been there. Maybe you've been there yourself, preparing the garden to plant the seeds that are going to be most helpful and nutritional for your body, for your mind. What will you plant today? Notice there are already quite a few things growing. Who was in your garden? Did you have friends or neighbors? Maybe somebody was hired to take care of your garden, to help prepare the soil. Maybe your ancestors were there, and for generations, this garden has been prepared. All kinds of foliage, fruits, vegetables, grains, growing, harvesting, dying, and giving the nutrients back to the soil, making it ready for you right now, today, to plant the seeds for the rest of your life. Maybe this garden will be so perfect and plentiful that your children and your grandchildren and generations to come will enjoy the abundance from your garden. There's one particular seed that's different. This seed, I've never even noticed it before. It doesn't even seem like it's definitely not from America, not normal seeds. But this seed you can feel is special. Go ahead and plant it in the ground. Cover it up with soil. Pick up the watering can and add some water. Add some nourishment to the seed and trust. Feel the faith growing that this seed will grow. This seed is going to grow in your garden. And soon, very soon, the fruit will come and it will be so delicious. It will be everything that you need and want. It will be the exact nutrient complex that your body, that your mind has been waiting for. Understanding and knowing and expecting, knowing that you have the right, that you deserve everything that this plant has to give you. Feel that gratitude, feel the faith, feel the comfort and peace. And now you can go back into the house when you're ready and just get comfortable on the couch, the most comfortable couch, and feel how nice it is to be in your own home, in your own space. And as you pull in all of the feelings and all of the memories and all of the plans that you have, I know you have plans for this home, for the garden, to make it everything you want to be, to create the space in which you will thrive. With those thoughts and those feelings, I'm going to start to count. I'm going to count from 1 up to 5. And when I reach the number 5, you're going to feel so wonderful, refreshed, vibrant, full of energy, and be fully present. 1, feeling your body stirring, your toes, your fingers starting to wiggle. 2, breathing deeper now up into your lungs, into the chest cavity. 3, starting to want to stretch, the urge to stretch, feeling so good, so wonderful. All feeling of happiness and joy and peace welling up in your chest and throughout your body, every cell full of energy. 4, and go ahead and open your eyes. 5, fully present and back with me and in the moment. Go ahead.